As Muslims across the country were celebrating Eid el-Fitr, the Prime Minister of Uganda, Robinah Nabbanja, was representing President Yoweri Museveni at the National Career Guidance Day held at Kololo Independence Ground. Often pupils and students throughout their education career take up subjects without proper guidance on how their future will hold. It is against this background that the Ministry of Education and Sports set up a National Career Guidance Day to sensitize parents, teachers and students on the best options that are marketable in the job market.
The emphasis on science education is because through science we are able to tame nature for our own survival and prosperity. We need engineers, doctors, nurses, science teachers, etc. Uganda's natural resources cannot exploit themselves. Gold cannot mine itself out of the ground. Electricity cannot harness itself from the river and come walking to your house. Somebody must harness that electricity.
The President further called upon teachers and parents across the country to guide their school-going children to select their careers in science and technology because they offer practical skills that are required in the current job market.
I want to appeal to the parents and the teachers to guide our children to select careers in science and technology. However, even the students that have graduated in humanities can reorient themselves towards acquiring technical skills and competences that are required in the job market.
The Minister of Education and Sports, Mama Janet Kataha Museveni, was represented by the State Minister for Primary Education, Moriku Kadichu.
The world of work that you are preparing to enter is rapidly changing, especially in the areas of science, technology, innovation, and artificial intelligence. These are transforming the way people learn, the way people work, and the way people solve problems. Artificial intelligence, in particular, presents significant opportunity. When you use it well, it can support learning, it can support research, creativity, and solve problems, and innovation across many fields.
She, however, cautioned the young people to guard against the misuse of new technologies.
I wish to caution you on the responsible use of technology. Technology, artificial intelligence, and other technological platforms can be very useful tool when you apply to learning, research, innovation, and positive engagement. However, it can also become destructive when it is misused through overdependence, misinformation, and exposure to non-factual and inappropriate content.